Hey everyone, we're the good staffers that went to True False this weekend, and it was a blast, and we have a lot to talk about.
Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I got in line. So first movie I got into, I was surprised. Second movie, I got in line an hour and 20 minutes early. I was told you get an hour early in the queue, you're good to go. Got in there an hour and 20 minutes, nope. Second movie, got there an hour and 20 minutes, nope. So I guess it was a really popular year. Quite popular.
Yeah, I can definitely attest to that. I don't know, I got there like, I want to say 40 minutes before they started the queue line, and I still got in pretty well, and for a pretty popular movie, it seems. But yeah, I guess it's just like luck, I guess.
What movie?
It was Knock Down the House. It's this really amazing documentary. It follows these different congresswomen in the 2018 race. Fun fact, it has become the most expensive sale of a documentary. Netflix bought it for $10 million, I want to say, after its Sundance debut. So watch it now.
Wow, once on
Right
Netflix,
now.
I will.
Bye.
Sound off in the comments below if that number's wrong.
What did you see, Brian?
I saw Finding Frances. Not sure if I've talked about it yet. So
It
there's
was
this
so
part
good.
where they're kissing in the hotel, and I just claw my face. It was amazing.
It was bad.
Sounds familiar.
Had to be there.
I mean,
It's funny the first time I told it.
it was cold. I'll be honest, it took away from the experience. It was like I was walking around, I couldn't feel my face, my hands. How did the weather affect you guys?
How was the bubble tea, Jake?
I did have bubble tea for the first time, and I was not a fan of the texture of the bubble balls things. Not a fan.
But what
Not-
about the cupcake?
the cupcake? Let me tell you guys. So there is kind friend Kelsey here provided me with a cupcake, and she said it's the best cupcake I've ever had, and I was like, no way. I ate into it. I was like, wait, what is that in my mouth? It's cookie dough. There was cookie dough in the middle of the cupcake, and Kelsey also had another interesting food. Would you like to just talk about it?
Yeah, so there were hot dogs, right? But they're selling them not from a food truck, but like an SUV, and it's sketchy.
What?
How do you guys feel about Megan? How do you feel about that? Did you buy a hot dog from an SUV?
I wasn't so sure about it. The guy was sitting in his car, and he would get out of the car to sell the hot dogs.
Yeah,
Wait, you ate one?
I did.
She did.
I don't know. I really didn't think about it much.
It looked
I just
good.
wanted a hot
Was
dog.
the grill in the SUV?
Yeah.
No.
No.
No?
So you just
Oh,
he
it's
brought it home and brought it.
Hey, this seems fine.
Table
Like, this
setup.
seems fine, right?
That does seem fine.
Like-
I'm sure they have a license and such.
License. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
this
was gonna. I don't know. I think those hot dogs are probably fine because you're still with us to
Yeah,
this
it's
day.
true.
It's true.
And you
I
really
didn't get
liked it,
sick.
so-
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
Sounds
good
solid.
time.
Who provided you with the bubble tea? You thank Kelsey for that?
Brian was
Yeah,
very
that's what I'm
kind and gave me
talking
the bubble tea. I should give credit to him.
Oh my god.
What did you guys think of the art installations? Because I know you guys saw those.
I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't see any of the films, but just walking around and seeing all of the other stuff at True False was pretty cool.
Yeah. They had some really sick merch. Actually, I couldn't afford the actual merch from this year because it was like $40 for like a sweatshirt. I'm like, I don't have that.
That's reasonable.
But there's vintage merch, and I got a T-shirt for $10, so that's pretty
Oh,
sweet.
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's a good way to go. You know those fish that we saw that we were like, oh, those don't look that great. Apparently they light up. I saw pictures. They light up, so that makes
Did-
the
Yeah.
fish worth it.
That's
the art
crazy.
fish.
Were they like part of a movie, maybe?
How about those films?
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Did anybody? Yeah.
Did anyone watch a movie besides me who watched Knock Down the House on Netflix watch it?
Finding Frances. Good TV show.
Okay.
Okay, like I was excited to talk about movies, and I tried to see 2 movies, and I got denied for both of them. And the way that True False is set up by
Yeah.
the hours thing, like they're all at the same time. So I tried to go to a movie at 11:30, and then the next movie available, like the next set of times, was 2:30. And then I had stuff I needed to go do. So I spent 6 hours trying to get into a movie. I heard Apollo 11 was absolutely amazing. I heard it put you into the experience of the flight. And another movie that's going on Netflix, which obviously is a trend that is being seen.
Finding
Yeah.
Frances, not on Netflix.
Okay, enough Finding Frances.
Finding Frances is actually available to buy on Amazon Prime. It's so good I did it when I got home.
So good, dude.
I have questions, but I'll leave them for later. My father actually saw Apollo 11. He said it's really amazing. He's a big fan of like that kind of space stuff. So it's a shame I didn't get to see that one either. I didn't get to see enough movies on True False. What about you two? Did you get to see any movies?
We did not see any movies,
No.
but we met a lot of people who came to town for the festival who were really excited to see the movies. We met one college student from the University of Iowa, and he came with his film club, and he was really excited to see all of the films.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool art. We looked at a lot of art most of the time because we didn't have time to So that's our show. Tune into our website for more content at mutv.missouri.edu.